Hello. And we are back with the game. Proteas versus Sonu's Battalion. Sonu's Battalion winning the toss and elected to bat first. And it is the fourth over that is about to start. 8 for 1. Driven straight down. 6. Maximum. Beautiful shot in the slot. Lifted it straight back over the bowler's head for a 6. Sonu's Battalion trying to pick up the pace now. Out comes out the crease and sharp fielding there at point. And Proteas have been doing really nice work in the field. Haven't let anything loose yet, no misfields. Haven't had any catches opportunity, but they have been really sharp in the field. And we're back with the third ball of the over. Off the bat, straight to the catcher, and there will be no run on that ball. It's a really good bowling display over here. This is very nice power play bowling. As you can see, there is only 2 fielders outside. $14 for 1. On the pad, loud appeal, not given by the umpire. I reckon that's going down the leg side or just a little bit high. It's a very good delivery at all. And I reckon there's a little bit of bat inside as well. Bowler slowly bringing his run up back. Ooh, short delivery, hit down the leg side. Quick single, beautiful running between the wickets. You can see they are quick between the wickets. Just hit lightly off the leg side. Fielder there, but he couldn't get the ball back in quick enough. Final ball of the over. It's outside off stump. Batsman swings at it but misses. And that is 15 for 1. 15 for 1 after 4 overs. Some good power play bowling here from Proteas CC. And it's going to be Pragnish to come back for the 5th over. Last over of the power play. First ball. Around the wicket, outside off stump. That's a beautiful delivery. Not a ball to slash at. Took a slight of a risk there, but it's a 100 ball game. There's nothing but risks in this game over here. Driven straight down the ground. Beautiful shot. And that's a single. Hits the batsman's bat and goes in the air. It's a beautiful drive straight past the bowler. Little full of length, probably a good shot selection in the end. Ooh, beautiful delivery, outside off stump, nipping away, and the batsman decides not to go for it. Probably one of the slowest starts in BPL power plays. 16 for 1. Although Sonu battalions are not known for having such a slow start, but they're building an innings after one early wicket. That's a very good defended off the front foot. Around the wicket. Beautiful delivery outside off stump. Batsman swings at it and misses. Trying to clear the cover. Trying to clear the cover region. And very well bowled in the end. Often the batsmen do not really try to target the side walls. They don't try to hit straight. Runs are coming from everywhere in this league, so it's a very good over. 1 run off the over. 1 run off the over. Very good bowled. And that is 16 for 1 at the end of power play. Slight delay as the batsman is taking off his pads. Asked to bowl the 6th over of the match. And we are ready for the first ball of the sixth over. Short ball, defended off the back foot. Down the leg side, it's going to be called a wide. On the pads, slightly played off the pads, straight to the fielder. Full swing, and doesn't get a bat on it. Direct hit, and that's given. Sorry, very close. In the end, it is not given. Batsman is safe. That is a very good fielding in the end. Direct hit almost gets the batsman, and he could be sending home for the rest of the innings. Beautiful fielding at the end. Bowler losing his run up here. Has to re-bowl that one. Dead ball called.
Close, very
Last ball of the over. Driven. That's going to be one run from the net and a single. 2 runs off of that ball. So good over for Sonu's Battalion here.
He's looking for big hit. Chaba bade.
Big swing. And ooh, good effort in the field, but that's going to be called a 6. Beautiful shot in the slot. Had to lift it. Had to be done. Beautiful shot in the end. Great shot selection from the batsman. Ooh, beautiful delivery. Just outside off stump. Batsman tried to play it to third man, but missed out on that one. We bowled him. Bad shot on the back foot. Tries to pull it, and that stays low and hits middle stump.
That kept low, Zain.
I think that's the nature of the pitch here. There is good bounce at times. There is variable bounce at times, and the batsmen, bowlers who keep it on the stumps reap the maximum benefits here.
Often when you're batting there, a full length ball can come to your chest and a short length will come down at your knees. So unexpected bounce over here, we can agree on that. And that one stayed a little bit low, and at the end of the day the shot was not there to play for that ball.
Definitely, the batsman looked like he went on the back foot and tried to expect a bounce that was about waist high or taller, and in the end, as we saw,
Stayed
ball
low
hit the
and
stumps midway, not even to the bails.
I guess he was targeting the mid-wicket area for that shot. There isn't any fielder there, so but at the end of the day, it's not a good shot to play in this league.
That's the nature of 100-ball cricket, Zain. We batsmen have to attack, have to score runs.
Yeah, I guess it is hit or miss.
Exactly.
Yeah, see ball, hit ball. Defended off the front foot.
Very watchful by the new batsman, Amrinder Singh. We are in the 7th over here. 6.3, 27 for 2.
Not picked up by the bat. Stayed on the pitch.
Ashutosh here, he's keeping it very tight. He's keeping it all on the stumps or just at the 4th or 5th stump line. Batsmen are really getting bogged down here.
I guess we can agree with that. All 5 balls, if you look back at it, they were at the stumps, targeting the middle stump. And anything you play loose will definitely go on to hit the stump. So you gotta watch for good deliveries. He's bowled 5 good ones, and that one just a little bit off the off stump, outside the off stump. So batsman goes for it, just safe. Missed by about 2 centimeters or 2.
Exactly, and this one bounced pretty decent. It's bounced above waist high, so it's a good challenge to the batsman. This is indoor cricket, though. We are playing under a dome. It's in Courtney Park in Mississauga, Courtney Park and near 401.
560 Courtney Park Avenue. Sorry, Courtney Park
Exactly.
Drive.
And maybe this is a good practice, for the grounds in King City.
Yeah, for
or the
example,
summer leagues that come up.
Eglinton Flats, Ross Lord, they have uneven bounce, so this is a good league to practice for those grounds. And it does help you to play your straight bat shots, because anything you play cross, you're going to get out on. And towards the covers and straight into the fielder's hand. The shot was not there. Try to clear the leg side, edges it towards the covers and caught. Great catch in the end, running straight.
Nice and easy, fielder running in, calming himself down, approaching the ball and cleanly collecting. Sonu's Battalion in a real spot of bother here. They have a really low run rate of about, it's hardly 4 runs and over, Zain here.
Yeah, Ayaz, who bowled an 11-run first over. Captain gave him the second over, and he delivered. Good delivery, full and straight. Batsman tried to lift it, and gets caught in the end.
Excellent hustle, excellent camaraderie, teamwork by the Proteas to keep Sonu at a really low score, 27 for 3 in the 7th over in progress. We have Anmanpreet on strike. Ayaz coming in around the wicket. Batsman defending for a dot ball. Out of the last 8 balls, Zain,
Yep.
6 dot balls
Yeah.
and 2 wickets.
Yep.
It's really breaks on the batting team.
Hard to see this from Sonu's Battalion, who is defending champions. You expect them to play as the next champions, and it's been about 3 overs since the boundary has been hit.
Yeah. So as the boundaries are as dry as the Saharan desert here, Zain.
Yes.
I believe Proteas are they a new team? They're the first time participants in this league, and they're putting on a really good show against the defending champions here.
Leading the Group B table, Proteas. Ooh. Keeper missed that one. That's going to be 1 run behind the net and then a single.
Bye.
A bye, yep. That's
Looks like a bye signal
Yes,
by the
bye.
umpire. Yes.
Missed the bat completely, missed the keeper, misses everything, goes straight to the practice that's going on at CCC, who's going to be playing Battalions next at the same ground.
Yes, Sonu's Battalion playing back-to-back matches in the BPL. They had only played about 4 or 5 games before the Christmas break, and they are making up for it now. So we have Ayaz coming in. 2 balls to go in this over. Amanpreet on strike. First ball facing his first ball. Left-handed batsman.
Through the covers, they're not going to take a single on that one. Beautiful fielding. They aren't like I said earlier. The fielding team is not letting anything loose. They're strong. They're on the ball. The bowlers are pitching it at good length. 1 or 2 loose deliveries have been dispatched, but it's T20 cricket. You put pressure on the batsman.
Exactly. They are 3 wickets down, so they have to consolidate a little bit. It's also a 100-ball game. Let's remember that, Zain. They have to make runs too.
So you have to score. You have to take risks.
Yeah.
You have to go big no matter what.
High risk, high reward, eh?
Yep. And luck is with the brave. So show bravery. Go for it. Luck will be with you.
Okay, this is not a sight that Sonu's Battalion fans want to see. The batsmen are at 0 for 2 in Amanpreet, and Amrinder is at 0 of 7 balls. They really need to get move on. Maybe try some dabs, flicks, glances here and there, just to keep the scoreboard moving. They cannot afford it to stagnate like this.
They should really target the side nets. They definitely have a lot of runs in them. Underrated for sure. And as I say that,
There you go.
there's a
Commentator's
run right
blessing,
there.
eh?
Yep. It's often commentators curse, but today it's a blessing.
Exactly. I think you got the message through telepathy or something, Zain. Batsman flicks it towards square leg. A single added to the score with hitting the side net, and batsman crossing over. 2 runs added to the total. Score moves on to 31.
Lefty on strike. Change of angles here. Bowler coming over the wicket. Oh, definitely should have taken a single on that one. There was a little bit of yes and no's there. They take a single at the end. 1 run from the net and 1 from the single. 2 runs added to the total. And the batsmen are getting a move along over here now, starting to score some runs. I shoot to build
Like
up.
you might have a earpiece connected with them. They are
Yeah.
moving it along, hitting the side netting as we speak. So excellent. It's 33 for 3 right now. Ashutosh.
Who bowled maiden over in his first over and the wicket, maiden wicket. Full swing. And that's going to be a beautiful 6 outside the net.
So huge 6. I don't think that quite middle, but in the end the
I feel like
raw power.
that was definitely off the toe. There was no middling in that. Probably would have ripped through the roof if that was the middle. That's still in the end beautiful shot. And after about 15 deliveries, the boundary is hit. Not 15, about 25. Speeding a few balls into the boundary.
Excellent fielding there by the mid-wicket fielder, keeping it down to a dot ball. Ashutosh giving away just the couple of singles and a 6 in this over. Score moving on to 39, just crossing 4 runs and over in this Zain. What do you think Sonu can end up with in this innings?
The way they are playing, I feel like they definitely have potential. Their batting goes down to number 8, number 9. They've scored well against Shaheens, who are one of the better teams here. So I definitely think they're going to put up 120, 130 here, which is a really average score here, par score. So I believe that they have a good chance with the batsmen now getting a move along. So 120 is what I have in mind.
Excellent. I'm sure the Sonu's team in the dugout would be really happy with that total given the current conditions. Ayaz bowling it short of length, tucking the batsman a little bit. All the batsman could do is drive it to the mid-on kind of short mid-on fielder.
I think this is like a tactic. They're trying to bowl short and get the batsman to go for it. At the end of the day, it's going to be 6 or out. Miss hit or hit. It's a good tactic.
Let's see how this plays out.
Oh, full delivery on the pads, down the leg side. That's going to be 1 run from the net. And a single. Leg bye is given.
Leg bye is given by our umpire.
Goes for a full-on Yorker. Almost on the wickets. It's a good delivery in the end. Ayaz coming back for his 3rd over, which could be his final over, or unless he wants to bowl the last over, which is going to be a 10-ball over.
That's the unique rule of this game, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing a 100-ball game, and the first 90 balls of an innings, there are no wides, no balls. There are just 2 runs given by default to a wide or no ball.
Oh, beautiful delivery, pitching on the leg stump and moving out. Batsman gets puzzled by that one and catches off stump, taken out. Beautiful delivery in the end.
Didn't expect that skid. It looks like the batsman.
Yeah.
He was hustled for pace. Rather, the skid off the pitch and hits the top of leg stump because Ayaz is bowling from around the wicket, and the bails get knocked off.
This is where I start rethinking about the total. I called 120, but now it feels like it's going to be about 100, roughly 100. They got to depend on their bowling at the end of the day. The batting isn't working out. 40 for 4.
Sonu Battalion team would be really happy, Zain, if your prediction comes right, even with the revised one. 100 at this stage with just, I think they have hardly 40 balls left here, Zain. At the end of the 10th over, it would be 60 balls, so 40 balls left.
You can see Proteas really, how do you say the name? They really brought back their bowling. They really had him tight lines. They didn't give him anything loose. Shows that they had a good mindset in today's game. They came positive. Looks like they had a good morning.
Stava had a good dinner.
Oh, never mind. Commentator's curse down the leg side, wide ball.
We're back to the default. Always the commentator's curse. We just praising Ayaz and the team here with good tight bowling. And lie wide down the leg side. That adds 2 runs to the total, and a ball is counted.
Ooh, helicopter shot, sort of. Sort of a helicopter shot. This time it didn't go in the air, straight down to the long on fielder.
Sonu's Battalion batsmen seem to be repeating the same mistake that a couple of batsmen did earlier in the innings. They are not grounding the bat, Zain, like a typical cricketer should. They are taking it easy. They're just plonking the bat, and Proteas are really taking that. They're targeting their stumps, even if the single is completed comfortably.
I mean, with roughly about 40 balls left, at this point it's just hit or miss. You either go for it or you miss it. There is no defensive game from here.
Single down the ground. 10th over completed with that.
60. That's one of the slowest starts from Sonu's Battalion. So it's depending on their bowling now, or these 2 batsmen, if they can build up a 50-run partnership off 20 balls, they still have a solid chance in this game. But from here now, it just looks like their total is going to be about 100, which is like a low scoring in this league.
Looks like some discussion is going on there, Zain.
Yeah, I feel like there's
Not
a argument with the umpires.
Captain Ayaz trying to discuss something with the umpire, looks like. At the end of the 10th over, with the last 40 balls to go, Sonu at 44 for 4. Don't know what this break is about, Zain.
I can't understand. Probably some issues with the fielders, or can't really understand the situation.
We come back to the live action with Sonu's Battalion at 53 for 5. The 13th over, Pringle in his third over, 10 for 0. Some confusion there in the field placement from Proteas. Pringle coming around the wicket, drives really hard down to the cover region, but excellent fielding there by Proteas. Just keeping it down to 1 run. It was easily heading towards the side netting. They would have added 2 more runs. Pringle coming now over the wicket. Sonu at 54 for 5 in the 13th over. That's a 6. That's a 6. Bowled fairly short, but batsman didn't have to do much there. He just rocked on the back foot and pummeled it down to long on area. Just clearing the long on fielder there. 6 runs added to the total. Sonu moving on to 60. As Zain was mentioning, we might see a score of about 100 here. Single down to Ashutosh. Ashutosh attacking the ball, firing it to the stumps at the bowler's end, but missing. Batsman scampering through for a single. Lefty back on strike, Amanpreet. Pringle over the wicket. Batsman backing away, swapping it down to the mid-wicket area. Again a shy of the stumps from the mid-wicket, deep in-wicket fielder. Thirteen overs complete here, 62 for 5. Pringle completing his third over. He's given away 19 runs. Herschel back on strike. He's gotten a wicket and just given away 2 runs in his 1 over. That is another massive shot there by Amanpreet. Herschel bowling it slightly full, batsman following the ball down the leg and just hitting it straight down the ground for comfortable 6, going over the netting, coming over the wicket now Herschel. The long on fielder there trying to attack the ball and cut off the single, but slightly misfields, allowing the single to happen. Herschel back into the bowling. Vicky on strike now. That's a wide ball down the leg side. 2 runs added to the total. Just like that, Sonu Battalion crosses 70. They're well on track to score 100, which is not a par total. It's still a competitive one. Let's see how this goes. That's another 6. Excellently taken on the full by Vicky. He's really turning the screws on here. And Herschel Proteas just losing the plot a little bit. They are giving away free runs. They're giving away hittable balls. Another 6 down the ground. Sonu moves on to 77 for 5. That's an incoming delivery. Takes the outside edge of the batsman, eludes the keeper. 2 runs, I believe, added to the total.
79. 79.
Shabash, shabash, boy.
That's another 4 down to mid-wicket region hit by Vicky. He's 15 of just 6 deliveries here, striking at 250. Sonu moving on to 83 for 5 at the end of the 14th over. 16 more balls to go in the innings. Maybe a 110, who knows? Oh. Kush coming into the attack. That was a rank bad ball, probably halfway down the pitch. He gets this one right on target. Turned sharply from around the leg stump to way outside off, beating the batsman. Clueless. That is a really good ball there by Kush. He's getting his bearings here, pitching it where it needs to be as a leg spinner. Looks like an attacking batsman. Vicky just going for it and not being able to connect the last 3 balls. And he loses his patience. He loses his patience here. That's fine because Sonu have 4 wickets in hand and just 12 deliveries to go. Kush brings the batsman down the pitch, beats him for spin, and easily stumped there by the keeper. Jinil there affecting a stumping. He seems to be a really compact, excellent wicket keeper there, collecting every delivery, however wide it may be, neatly affecting the stumping. 6 down Sonu with 85 on board. 11 deliveries to go. That is a really sharp turn. Excellent over there by Kush. Apart from the first delivery that was halfway down the pitch, rest of the 5 have been really excellent. Beating the batsman for spin. Probably the batsmen are not used to this kind of quality spin bowling here. Last 10 balls coming up. This format of 100 ball, the last 10 is bowled by one bowler, and it's Pringle to bowl that. Pringle coming over the wicket for the left-handed batsman. Fires in the Yorker. Probably was a run-out chance. However, Pringle throws it on the bounce to the fielder backing up near the bowler stumps. The IRs at the bowler's end could not collect it. Batsman complete the single. Proteas are doing well. Actually, Pringle is one of the top wicket takers in the league. He is at number 5 with 12 wickets to his name, 23 overs. Has a 5-wicket haul under his belt as well. That is cut down to the point region. 2 runs added to the total. 1 for hitting the side netting and 1 Batsman cross. Pringle coming in again. Third ball of the over. That is a drop catch, guys. That is a drop catch. Ayaz dropping a straightforward catch there. Probably was hit too hard, and Ayaz was anyway injured the previous ball. They complete one run with Ashutosh again taking shy the stumps at the non-striker's end. Pringle coming into bowl. That's a really good shot. Hit uppishly towards the point region. Hits the side netting. Batsman complete 2 runs. One for the side netting and one crossing over. Pringle coming in to Amandeep, left-hander on strike. 6 balls to go in the innings, and as we predicted, it's going to be somewhere close to 100. Single completed with a strong, powerful shot down to the cover region from Amandeep. Pringle coming around the wicket here. Huge heave by the batsman, taking the inside edge. Really smart bowling by Pringle here. Just 2 runs added to the total. Ball scampers away towards the square leg, fine leg area. Four balls left. Amandeep on strike, 94 for 6. Sonu. Bowler has a slight misfeel on his follow through, could not get down in time and field the ball. Batsman crossed through for a single. 95 for 6. Sonu. This is a really competitive score, may not be on par, but they can give a fight. If Sonu's bowling is good, they can give a fight here. Excellent. Advances down the pitch and hits an upper shot towards cover region. Batsman cross for a single and 2 runs to the side netting. 98 for 6. Last 3 balls to go in the innings. Folks, can Sonu cross 100? Again, an excellent shot down to mid-wicket region. Weak throw there by the mid-wicket fielder. Excellent shot down to mid-wicket, and batsman complete 4 runs actually. 2 runs for hitting the side netting past the first pole, and they actually run 2 as well. 4 scored there. Over the wicket, Pringle fires it to the pads. Batsmen go through for a single leg by. That brings an end to the innings. Sonu's Battalion batting. They end up at 103 for 6. We have an end to Sonu's batting. Davinderjeet duck out for a run out. Saurav 16 of 16. Caught by Daniel of Ayaz's bowling. Muzammil 4 of 18. Real slow innings there. Bowled by Ashutosh. Amrinder 9 of 12. Bowled by Ayaz. Amanpreet and Vicky having a good partnership there. Amanpreet ending with 32 and not out of his 28 deliveries. Kulwinder 2 of 5. Wicket taken by Herschel. Vicky 15 of 11. Wicket taken by Kush. And Amandeep not out in the end. 9 of 5. Sikandar, Pardeep and Jashanpreet did not bat. Coming to the bowling, Proteas had a disciplined performance in the beginning but ended up leaking away too many runs there. We have Pragnesh 3 overs 5 runs. Really good bowling there by Pragnesh, keeping the lid on things in the beginning of the innings. Pringle 4 overs 36, slightly expensive towards the end. Ayaz 3 overs 15, excellent spell, 2 wickets. Ashutosh 3 overs 18, keeping it at 6 runs an over. Herschel 2 overs 23, expensive at 11 runs an over. And Kush solitary over, the leg spinner grabbing a wicket and just giving away 2 runs. We are in the innings break. We will resume action in about 5 minutes. The batting team is padding up right now and the fielding team is on the field.